Hi, I'm Ed Nash, and I have a question. Can a guitar change the world? It might be doing just that, starting in East Africa of all places, in the form of a nonprofit organization that appears to be self-sustaining. People need to hear this story. It could have a dramatic ripple effect on how we empower those in need and not only give them the tools to be successful, but do it with dignity and purpose. It might seem odd that I was compelled to produce a documentary that would take me to places like Uganda, East Africa, and Vancouver, BC, Canada. After all, I'm a music and entertainment executive based in Nashville, Tennessee. I have no shortage of projects to keep me busy. But despite that, this whole thing started when a Duncan Africa guitar arrived at my office. I heard this incredible story behind that guitar, and you need to hear it too. The actual creation of these world-class instruments seems to be changing lives, from Uganda to Vancouver to Nashville and beyond. But when this guitar was placed in my hands at my office last week and I was told the story behind it, I knew that I had to tell the story. You see, the story is that a guitar luthier named Jay Duncan from the Vancouver area of Canada had a theory that he could change the world and build a company by giving away his life's work. So he taught a village in Uganda the skill of guitar making. So I did what I knew how to do. I've been a blogger for quite some time now, and I've had articles printed in major newspapers. I wrote about it. I wrote a blog that was read by tens of thousands of people in just a few days, and I felt good about it because I was telling a story about Duncan Africa and the people of Uganda that I really felt needed to be told. But beyond the blog, I had a feeling that there was something more to be done. That was a week ago, and I still can't let this thing go. I think there's something more. So I ordered a guitar from Duncan Africa Guitars. I had to have one and be part of this incredible story. While waiting for it to arrive, it hit me. I need to chronicle this guitar's journey for the world. I need to talk to people along the way and meet the people in Uganda who are able to support their families through Duncan Africa, many for the very first time. Along this journey, I will produce a documentary to find out if these guitars are changing the world and how they're doing it. I want to find out if this is truly a self-sustaining economic model that other organizations could be benefiting from. What I'm very interested in is learning the story of these people, meeting these people in Uganda, and really getting into the heart of the story. I want to find out if guitars really can change the world. And if they can, why aren't more organizations using this kind of economic model? Can an organization that helps people in a place like Mpigi, Uganda be truly self-sustaining, as Duncan Africa would appear? It somehow seems appropriate that a guy from Nashville, Music City, Guitar Town, would be the one to dive into this story. And my guitar is going to go with me all the way back to where she was born. Along the way, we're going to tell real-life stories. We'll interview economic experts, we'll encounter rock stars and celebrities, and we're going to introduce each one of them to Duncan Africa for the first time. The little I know about Uganda is that it has been a war-torn country. The people there have had a difficult life. I want to go and I want to meet some of these people. I want to know what their life was like before. I want to know how it's changed. I want to know how guitars have made an impact. There's a part of me that thinks this is too good to be true. There's a part of me that really wants to find out that this is bigger than me, bigger than Jay Duncan, bigger than the village of Mpigi, Uganda. And I feel like there's a reason why I'm compelled to figure it out. I hope that telling the story can have other ramifications and do some good in the world. Are these guitars changing the lives of people in Mpigi, Uganda? Let's go meet them and find out. As I was strumming this guitar for the first time, I looked at the intricate craftsmanship and I couldn't help but think of all the lives that have benefited from its manufacture. the sense of purpose, and the economic viability it has brought to those who once only dreamt of such things. It made me smile and shake my head in wonder, and suddenly, the music from that guitar sounded just a little sweeter, and the notes sustained just a little longer. And as the sounds hung in the air, I felt that there was a lesson that I needed to explore. Teach a man to fish, and he'll eat for a lifetime. Teach a village to build guitars, you just might change the world.